So till now, what we have seen is RSI test point. Oh, sorry, RSI. What is RSI? RSI momentum, and then divergence, bullish divergence, bearish divergence, and then we have seen RSI range. What is an RSI range and all those, and then we have checked RSI test point also. So now what we are going to see is this concept. I hope most of the people will not know, and this concept is called as RSI positive and negative reversal. So now there will be a question: what is positive and negative reversal? So if I'm just trying to recollect what we learned in bullish and bearish divergence. So if you see, bullish divergence means, let me open the paint again. So bullish divergence means the price will be making lower low, RSI will be making higher low. That means price will be making lower low and RSI will be making higher low. Clear? And then bearish divergence means price will be making price will be making higher high and RSI will be making lower high. So bearish divergence means price will be making higher high. Price will be making higher high and RSI will be making lower high. Clear? So this is the divergence. Divergence. Clear? Now what is called as positive and negative reversal? It is a completely opposite of what we are seeing over here. So let me tell you here now, what is positive reversal? Positive reversal means RSI will be forming lower low and the security will be forming higher low. This you are going to have in ulta. That means price will be forming higher low and RSI will be forming lower low. Clear? RSI forges a lower low and the security forms a higher low. If this is happening, that is called as RSI positive reversal. Now we will see what is RSI negative reversal. So RSI negative reversal means, just do the ulta of this. Price will be forming a lower high and RSI will be forming a higher high. Clear? This is very, very important concept, bro. Many people will not be knowing. So if you have any clarification, just ask in the chat, I will tell you. So try to understand these things, bro. This is bullish divergence. I'm putting as capital B and small b for bearish divergence. This is positive reversal and this is negative reversal. Sorry for a bad drawing, bro. So bullish divergence means price will be making lower low. Bullish divergence means RSI will be making higher low. Clear? So just understand, bro, you are going to buy a stock. Where you will buy a stock? You will be buying the stock at this support. So whenever you are talking about bullish divergence, your thought must go for low. Lower low, higher low. This is what you need to think. And when you are going to sell a stock, you will sell at support or you will sell at resistance. Resistance, correct. So the price making resistance at where? It will make resistance high or low. It will make the resistance at high level. So bearish divergence means price is making higher high, whereas the RSI is making a lower high. And exactly opposite to bullish divergence and bearish divergence, positive reversal means same. We are going to buy the stock. And where we are going to buy the stock? We are going to buy the stock at the low. But only difference is the price will make a higher low, but the RSI will make a lower low. And negative reversal means price will make a higher low and RSI will make a higher, price will make a lower high and RSI will make a higher high. So you are clear now, bro, for till now? So this is very, very important concept, bro. If you can ask me any, okay, fine. So now we will see some examples. So this is RSI positive reversal. So basically what they are telling is, A bullish divergence, bearish divergence, they are not considering where the divergence is forming. Where the divergence is forming in the sense, it can form between 40 to 10 or the zone. The zone I'm saying like 40 to 10 it can form, or it can form between 30 to 10, or it can form between 20 to 10. Any zone, anything is possible. But in RSI positive reversal, you need to find the reversal between 30 to 50. Clear? That means they are asking you to find the reversal between the range 30 to 70. Any positive reversal or negative reversal, don't find it in the oversold or overbought zone. Try to find it at the 30 to 70 zone, so that will give some more accuracy. Clear? Same way for RSI negative reversal, you need to find it between 50 to 70. Clear? So now let's see this example. Here, what this is doing, the price is making a higher low. But if you see, the RSI is making a lower low. So here we need to wait for a proper reversal for a big blast momentum to the upper side. Clear? Same way for a RSI negative reversal, if you could see, the price was making a lower high, whereas the RSI was making a higher high. This gave a reversal, and see how the reversal has gone. So nearly 3,000 points fall has done. Clear? So this is all about the content what I wanted to share to you, bro. So RSI, positive reversal, negative reversal, divergence I wanted to share. I will show you some examples. Now you can see the example of Biocon. Biocon, if you see, this price is making a higher low. Am I correct? And if you see the RSI, it is forming a lower low. Here, not bigger difference you could see, but a slight lower low, because the line is slanting. That is how we can understand. It need not be that it should be very slanting like that. It is bit slanting, right? And that is how I felt. I just started drawing this line. Initially, when I posted it, the line was over here. The line was over here. Clear? Then I thought, okay, the price might get reversed over here itself. I was expecting reversal by seeing this candle itself. You see this candle is called as the shooting star, but sometimes it can be called as the inverted hammer also. So I thought the reversal can be highly possible over here, and that is where you said, bro, you did a typo. But after that, if you see, the price started making a green candle, and this is where actual reversal came, and that is where we got some good returns. Clear? Now there will be a question of what will be the SL and all those things. SL, you can keep it over here, this low as SL. Clear? Or keep when the trend line is getting broken. When the RSI trend line is happening now, when this is getting broken, you can exit the trade. Clear? But try to get book when trail your profit or book when as and when, so that you will be getting some good returns. RSI, you need not believe RSI how it is moving, oversold, overbought. Do not trust anything. But bullish divergence, bearish divergence, positive reversal, negative reversal, you can blindly follow that. For me, till now, it has given 90% success rate. Clear? So it is really good. You can follow it. If you are following IT Jagan, you know, option seller in India. You see his trading carnival video. In the trading carnival video, he used to tell about RSI divergence. He will be doing option selling in stocks based on RSI divergence. Okay. Before that itself, I learned all these concepts. But if you guys want to know whether the concept is working or not, when an option seller is blindly entering over there, why can't we retailers try it? He is going to sell. He has given a clear picture. What he has given is the stock, whenever the stock forms an RSI divergence. Whenever the stock forms an RSI divergence, what will happen? Whether the stock, bearish divergence is formed, whether the stock will fall very fast or the stock will fall very slow, or the stock may remain constant at the same place, or it can try to move up. So based on thinking all these, he is trying to sell the options. He stays very safe, but he is also using RSI divergence, and I have also here explained RSI divergence, and that is how I am also picking stocks. It is really helpful and it is giving some good returns also. You can try it over a time. Just check, just do some paper trading or just do some analysis. You will understand what is actually happening, and based on that, you can go for the trade. And now one other question will come, bro. There are thousands of stocks are there, but how did you choose Biocon as a RSI divergent stock or RSI positive reversal stock? How you were able to pick Biocon? This question, yeah, about to ask this, correct. So I have written a screener for this. So based on this screener, I'll be getting alerts, and that is how I got Biocon. And Biocon was the only stock came in that screener, and that is how I took this. I shared this chart in the channel. So everything, whatever stock I am analyzing, it is not like manually I'll be going and checking. Every alert will be coming for me in the charting screener, and based on that I will analyze. And once if everything permits me, I'll be uploading that the same chart in the Twitter as well as the Telegram channel. So this is what I wanted to share you, bro. I hope the content is bit informative. So is that informative, bro? Yeah, okay. Thank you, bro. So any other questions or doubts you have, bro, so that we will continue that, or we can wind up. Help me to get scanner to analyze. Okay. Okay, bro. Just stop. Okay, what I will give you some hint, bro. I'll give you some hint. So based on that, you will be able to understand. So what I would tell you is like, okay, bro. Just try this. Let me know if you're able to get or not. Just take a particular stop. Just write a screener. You write screener in charting, right, or not? Do you write? Bro, do you write screener in charting? I followed your and written scan. Okay, great. So basically what I will tell you is go to a daily chart, and then using the daily time frame, what you do is like compare the latest RSI, whatever you have got, and compare the latest 1 month behind RSI. That means 30 days before RSI. Check it, and you need to write like the 30 days latest close and the 30 days close, the 30 days close price and the latest close price should be higher. That means the current price is higher than the 30 days close price, but the 30 days RSI value should be higher than the RSI value of today's thing. And you got it, bro? What I'm trying to say is the RSI, the price of the current day should be higher than the price of 30 days, price of the 30 days ago price, but the same day's RSI should be ulta. So if the current day price is higher, then current day RSI value should be lower. So try to write like this. What I would say is like, just have some days. See, check it for 30 days, check it for 45 days. You will get some clarity. At least this much gap must be there. Suppose if we are taking, assume we are going to take from here to here, that will not give much accuracy. So what I will try to say is like, at least give 30 days time so that you will get some clarity. Oh, okay, this has happened, that has happened. So that mean that with that you will be able to understand. Clear? So anything else, bro? Any doubt? Did you apply the same logic for Titan as well? Titan was a different concept, bro. Titan was a different concept. Anyways, let us check. So Triton, basically, if you see, the stock is also in forming like this, and RSI is also forming like this. Clear? So both the things are forming higher lows only. No, nothing is forming lower low. But if you see the bearish divergence side, this is forming a what is this called as higher high, and this is also forming a higher high. Not much difference it's all. But Titan was a complete different logic, bro. I'll tell you how I chosen Titan. Titan, if you see, this is completely inside a range. Okay, Titan was completely inside a range. So what I felt is like, if suppose Titan is going to give a breakout and then retest, it can again fly back. So this is Titan was completely a different logic. It is just because of the range I took it, not because of anything else. But ultimately, what I could see is like, if suppose Titan is not going to sustain this trend line low, then it can crack down. But RSI was not used in Titan. For now, RSI which I have used only is on Biocon, and certain other stocks were there but did not do well. So that is why I did not choose other stocks. I'll show you some divergence in Nifty, bro. That will give some idea. See, now also Nifty is also in divergence. If you could see, Nifty's high I have connected, and see the RSI high. So the same point, whatever I am connected, and same point over here I have connected, it is forming a lower high, and here it is forming a higher high, and it is showing some divergence. So bearish divergence is seen. So price can anytime fall. So when can we expect some good fall? Is like, if suppose it is going to give a good close below this, we can expect some fall. So already it has given a close. Anyways, let's track for some more days so we will get some idea. I feel Nifty is in doubt. Nifty can fall. Nifty can fall at least till this zone we can expect. So that is using RSI divergence. But still we have to get some clear-cut idea on this, and then only we'll be able to proceed further. And then if you see the past performance, Nifty has given a lot of divergence. Yeah, this chart only I have shared in the slide also. If you could see, this has formed a lower low. Clear? Sorry. This has formed a lower low. But if you see over here, RSI has formed a higher low. So like this, lot of things Nifty has shown in the recent past. So you can apply an index also. You can cross check. Just check it for some more days. Even this bearish divergence in Nifty, I saw it when I was analyzing for you. So if you should have gone, we should have what is that called? If we should have entered this zone, the highest, the point where we should have entered is over this zone. Not this zone, this candle form now, that is where we should have entered. That is where the reversal started coming. So we should have entered in that zone.